It's all over. Kody Brown claims this ex-wife's to blame for family's financial woes. For years, the Brown family from Sister Wives has dealt with deep financial troubles. Supporting a large polygamous household, with 4 wives and 18 children, meant the family was often strapped for cash, and now Kody Brown is pointing fingers at one person in particular, his former second wife, Janelle Brown. The family's financial struggles have spanned decades. Kody and Meri Brown filed for bankruptcy as early as 2005, and Christine Brown followed with her own bankruptcy in 2010. Despite their reality TV fame and income from Sister Wives, it was often not enough to keep up with their ever-growing expenses. Feeding 18 children and maintaining multiple households came with a hefty price tag, and their money was constantly stretched too thin. The situation worsened after their 2018 move to Flagstaff, Arizona. The relocation was intended to give the family a fresh start, but it brought enormous financial pressure. The Browns purchased land at Coyote Pass for $820,000, but the property has remained largely undeveloped due to ongoing family disagreements and lack of funds. What was meant to be a dream home project turned into a financial burden. Medical bills, failed business ventures, and high mortgage payments piled on top of the existing strain. Throughout Sister Wives Season 19, tensions escalated as Kody blamed Janelle, who was responsible for handling the family's bookkeeping, for their economic turmoil. According to Kody, poor financial management during her time overseeing the books played a major role in their current predicament. But Janelle has her own side of the story. She's accused Kody and his last remaining wife, Robin, of mismanaging family funds by prioritizing extravagant spending over collective financial goals. Reports have pointed to Robin and Kody living in a lavish $1.6 million home and purchasing luxury vehicles, decisions that have left many fans questioning whether the family was ever truly united in their financial planning. Kody himself has mentioned needing a fleet of cars to accommodate everyone, adding to the already high costs. Meanwhile, the rest of the family was often left scrambling. They tried starting different businesses over the years, from a jewelry line to online ventures, but none were truly successful or sustainable. Legal fees from their efforts to advocate for the decriminalization of polygamy also drained their funds. Despite the spotlight of reality television, the Browns never seemed to find their financial footing. Public records and family interviews continue to reveal the full extent of their money problems. High mortgage payments, legal troubles, and a deeply divided family only made the situation worse. Even their attempts to build on the Coyote Pass land stalled out due to infighting, with the property still undeveloped years after the purchase. One of the most revealing insights into the Browns' financial struggles came recently from Kody and Janelle's daughter, Maddie Brush. Speaking on the Authentic Society podcast on YouTube, Maddie gave fans a rare glimpse into what it was like growing up in the Brown household, especially before the TLC cameras started rolling. "Before the show, we were very poor," Maddie admitted. "I think my dad made decent money, but we had 15 kids." Her candid statement echoed what many long suspected, that the family was already struggling before Sister Wives began, and reality TV only offered a temporary reprieve from long-term instability. As the family continued to grow, adding 3 more children after the show began, the financial pressures only intensified. While the show brought them fame and an additional source of income, it couldn't fix the underlying issues, particularly the conflicting priorities and lack of unified financial planning among the adults. Kody's leadership style and decisions often clashed with those of his wives, especially Janelle and Christine, who wanted more practical approaches to managing money and building a future. Now, with 3 of his wives, Christine, Janelle, and Meri, having left the plural marriage, Kody is left to confront the consequences of years of financial missteps. His attempt to place the blame on Janelle for the family's struggles has sparked fresh criticism from fans, many of whom believe the real issue was a lack of accountability and overspending by Kody and Robin. In the end, the Brown story is not just about polygamy and relationships, it's also a cautionary tale about financial mismanagement, unchecked ambition, and the challenge of balancing a large family's needs with limited resources. Kody Brown blames Janelle for family's financial woes amid Kody Pass sale windfall. In the latest Sister Wives Season 19 tell-all special, tensions boiled over as Kody Brown pointed fingers at ex-wife Janelle for the family's long-standing financial issues. The drama unfolded as Kody claimed Janelle was largely responsible for their monetary troubles, citing her former role as the family's bookkeeper. Janelle, who separated from Kody in 2022 after nearly 3 decades of spiritual marriage, didn't take the accusation lightly. While she admitted to managing the books for the family, Janelle firmly rejected the idea that she was in charge of their financial decisions. According to her, she was simply maintaining records, not calling the shots. Interestingly, the other sister wives, Robin, Meri, and even former wife Christine, backed up Kody's version of events. They admitted that Kody had led them to believe Janelle was the one steering the family's financial ship. However, Janelle pushed back during the tell-all, arguing that Kody used her position as the bookkeeper as a convenient scapegoat. "I was doing the accounting, not making the decisions," she clarified. While the blame game played out on screen, off-screen developments brought a rare moment of financial clarity for the Browns. After years of uncertainty, the family finally sold their much-discussed Kody Pass property in Flagstaff, Arizona, a major milestone in their ongoing saga. According to The Sun, the Browns purchased the land in 2018 for $820,000. After holding on to the property for several years, they managed to sell it for a significant profit, $1.5 million. This long-awaited sale provided the Browns with a financial lifeline and allowed them to resolve some of their lingering money woes. The profits from the sale will be split among Kody and his current and former wives, Robin, Janelle, and Meri. However, Christine won't be receiving a portion of the earnings. When she left the marriage in 2021, Christine agreed to relinquish her rights to the land in exchange for a payout from Kody. That decision now leaves her without a stake in the profitable deal. The sale of Kody Pass marks the end of a chapter that has been at the center of Sister Wives for several seasons. Originally envisioned as the future home of a sprawling, communal Brown family estate, the land became a symbol of broken promises, failed dreams, and ultimately, division. As marriages crumbled and relationships grew strained, the once hopeful plans for building homes on the property were left in limbo. Now, with the land sold and some financial relief finally in sight, questions remain about what's next for the Browns, especially for Kody, who now finds himself with just one wife, Robin. Meanwhile, Janelle continues to build an independent life, having distanced herself from the financial and emotional chaos that once defined her relationship with Kody. The tell-all special made it clear that while the Browns may have put Kody Pass behind them, the emotional and financial scars from the past are far from healed. With Season 19 wrapping up, fans are left wondering whether this windfall will bring peace or stir up even more drama.